Hey guys, if you want to see the results of my laser liposuction that I had earlier this year, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? In today's video, I'm going to give you all the tea about the laser liposuction procedure that I had done earlier this year. And yes, if you do not know what it is, I explain all that to you. But before that, let's go ahead and get everything out the way. I am Mrs Vee, and on my channel, I do a variety of things, but I'm mainly focused on saving money, as the name says, Saving with Mrs Vee. I do budgeting, cash stuffing, I do do-it-yourself projects, anything that's focused around saving money, but I do not deprive myself. You know, I just show you alternatives, you know, different ways to save money. So my channel basically is a lifestyle channel, I guess you would say, about saving money, because I do a variety of things. So, being that I was thinking about having a tummy tuck that would cost me anywhere from $10,000 to $12,000, I was introduced to something that's called laser lipo, and I saved thousands of dollars by doing it. So I thought that would be fitting to add that to this channel also. I have a previous video that I uploaded giving you my progress thus far, but this video will give you the entire progress. I went ahead my consultation about the second week in March, and my first session was April the 1st. So my session lasts from April the 1st to mid-August, so about 3 months. April, May, June, July, about 4 months. It took about 4 months. So let's go ahead and get into it. So when I went in to have my consultation, the young lady, she was very nice. She was very transparent. I showed her what area I wanted to work on. That's my midsection. I am what you call top heavy. I have big breasts, and then I'm big in my midsection, and then I have small legs. So I'm tired of looking like that. And so I decided to try the body contouring. It's called body contouring because it was cheaper, and then it was non-invasive, meaning I wouldn't have to get cut on. So when I went in, I got a good feeling. I liked the facility. It was nice and professionally looking. You know, I'll insert clips as I'm talking about it. And so she was very honest with me, and she told me, she said, she gave me a packet. I couldn't find my packet. I'll just tell you what was in the packet. She gave me a packet and told me all the things that are required in order for me to get the best results. And she told me that if you did not do all the things that are within the packet, you're pretty much just gonna waste your money. And me, I do not like to waste money. So once I went ahead that same day of the consultation, because my mind was already made up, I went ahead and paid. This was before I started budgeting with the cash envelopes. That's when I was just swiping my card. I took my debit card and just swiped it for $795, yes. So once I paid that money, I was like, whew, okay, now I gotta get serious. And so she told me that I could not start the program until I got used to drinking water, a certain amount of water. They wanted you to get used to drinking 80 to 100 ounces of water a day. Mind you, I was only drinking probably like 8 ounces a day. So, so I had to get used to drinking the water. So what I did is went to Aldi's and got the 10-ounce things of water. So in my mind, I think I'm drinking a lot of water because I get the smaller things of water, and it actually works. Yeah, so that's what I did. So I just got used to every day. I'll be honest, when I first started out, I may have been able to drink 40 ounces a day, and I slowly increased it because I knew it was getting close to the time for me to have my first session, would have been that April 1st. So I had 2 weeks. So they give you 2 weeks to get used to drinking the water. I'm looking down in my notes, and they want you to develop some type of exercise routine. I had like a 3-day-a-week routine where I would work out 30 minutes a day. And then they wanted you to change your eating habits. Like what I did is downloaded, what's the app called? I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. I download that app, MyFitnessPal, and it'll ask you how much you weigh and how much you want to lose, and then it'll tell you how many calories you need to consume that day. So I started doing that, counting every calorie, and then I purchased me a waist trainer. Those are the 4 main things you have to do. drink water, exercise, get a waist trainer, and change your eating habits. So I knew my challenge was the drinking the water and changing my eating habits. So I worked on those two first. So once I downloaded my Fitness Pal, I watched this young lady's video, and she gave some good tips, because like she said, your body has been consuming these different calories and all this stuff, the bad stuff that you've been giving your body. Your body is already used to that, so it's unnatural for you to just stop cold turkey. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. We gotta be honest now. So what I did, I still had my sodas, but I only drunk like the little small 7.5 ounce cans. I had like one of those couple days a week. You know, I slowly weaned myself off the Pepsis. I knew that was my problem. And I stopped drinking. I was drinking a milkshake every day. I stopped drinking a milkshake every day. I'm not gonna lie, I might have had one once or twice a week, but I stopped every day. Now, those are two things I did stop, because I did not want to waste my money. And plus, remember, I said I'm tired of looking like this. I want to look cute, or at least feel like I'm cute when I wear my clothes. So, no, I don't have low self-esteem. I don't have low self-esteem because I know my value. I know who I am as a person. But I'm saying, as far as how I look in the mirror, I was not happy. And I was just tired. I said, I've done everything else. I can do this. So I did all that. Okay, so I went to my first session. And my first session, I got in what's called an infrared heat therapy bed, where it warms up your fat, and it just warms you up, and it helps you to release toxins. It's supposedly help with muscle aches and it got all kind of benefits. I'll put it on the screen. And I did that the first session. The second session I did was called the LIPOSUCTION, where they hook this machine to your, where I was working on my midsection, and it actually breaks the fat down. And so the next time I would go, they did what's called cavitation, where they manually use one of these little, it looked like a little hand massager, but it's hooked to the machine, and they make the technicians manually push the fat towards your lymph nodes so that you can release those when you drink your water. That's why you have to drink so much water, because that helps you to rid the fat once they push it into your lymph nodes. So I did that. So I did that for 4 months, you know, back and forth. And I did a video on my first cavitation where they manually pushed the fat into my lymph nodes, and I'll link that video because this video will be too long if I talk about everything. So I did that, and you know, I'm pleased with my results. I did not expect to have a flat stomach. I've never had a flat stomach. I just wanted to get to a point where I was comfortable when I wear my clothes. And that's the result I got, and I'm very pleased with my results. And so they scan you, the package that I purchased, you get 3 scans. So, you know, I'll show you, I'll insert the measurements on here, and it shows you where you're losing weight. And I noticed that I was losing weight, but I was gaining muscle in my arms. And then I remembered that I was exercising. I was doing these weight exercises, and so that explained it. So I kept doing that. I was okay with, you know, gaining muscle in my arm. I just didn't want to gain any more weight in my midsection. I did not want to gain muscle in my midsection. So I had to try to figure out which exercise worked for me. And it is true. Losing weight is 90% of what you eat, what it is. I used to be someone who didn't believe that, but doing this experiment, not experiment, but doing this procedure and changing my eating habits these last 4 months, it is true. Yes. Excuse me. So yeah, so I did that. So I'm pleased. I will give the procedure I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. It was worth all $795 of my dollars. It is. I'm just so happy I decided to go this route and not get cut on, especially since we got the COVID and all that. I didn't want to go in the hospital for a elective surgery. And so yeah, I'm pleased with it. So if you are someone who may be interested in something like this, just check it out in your area. The place that I went is called Body Oasis. I don't know if they have one in your area, but yeah, it was a good experience. So now I've lost 17 pounds, and so now during this time I have learned my body. I know my body. So My body likes the water. I feel better when I drink the water. And another thing that helped me too, that I chose to do, I incorporated the intermittent fasting, where I stopped eating at a certain time. About the first 2 months, I did that, where I would eat for 8 hours and I would not eat for 16 hours. So I would eat like from, it just depends on how I'm feeling. I would either do 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then as I, got used to that and I started seeing the results of me doing it, I slowly started changing it to 12 hours. I would eat for 12 hours. At this point right now, I'm eating for 12 hours and I'm not eating for 12 hours. So you can do it however you want to. That's what worked for me. So the 17 pounds that I lost is great. I started out at 171, yes. And now I'm down to 154. And I feel better. The intermittent fasting really helps you to feel better, because I noticed when I wasn't doing it, when I used to get up in the morning, I used to feel so sluggish because I was eating all during the night, and I would eat a heavy meal and lay down. And now, like the last meal, the last thing I normally would eat now is like some type of fruit. I would do like a fruit now, and I could tell the difference now that I do that. And so yeah, so that's the main thing. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I was not used to exercising, and I was not used to drinking all that water, and I was not used to just counting calories and watching what I was eating. But I had to remember why I was doing it. I had to remember why. And so once I tapped into my why, then that gave me the motivation to keep going. So yeah, it's gonna be hard because it's something different. And when I first started exercising, I thought I was gonna be able to do 30 minutes the first day. I did 10 minutes. And so the next time I tried, I said, let me at least get more than 10 minutes, even if I don't do number 15 minutes. And I slowly built my way up to 30 minutes a day. Yeah, you have to slowly build your way up. This real life over here. So I found me I found me a couple of people on YouTube that story inspired me, and I followed those people and got little tips from them. And then I found another, it's a set of twins called And8 Fitness. I exercise with them because I do like to dance, and so they have what's called dance cardio. And I was like, okay, as long as I'm burning some calories or moving around. So I was dancing and doing cardio all at the same time. So I'll link their channel. I'll link all my motivational channels in the description box. So yeah, this was not a quick fix, and now it's probably gonna be the hard part, is keeping it off. But then again, I don't think it's gonna be that hard because I have learned my body. I understand my body. And another thing I stopped doing is weighing myself every day. Once I stopped weighing myself every day, then I noticed the weight started coming off. I could feel the weight coming off. Yeah. So yeah, so as I said, I'm very pleased with this service. I'm glad I did it. It was worth $795. I can go back and get even more weight off my midsection, but at this point, I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I'm more focused on some other things as far as, financially. So, I'm doing the 10K, save $10,000 in 100 days. I'm doing that. And then, got some other things that I don't share that I'm trying to get done. So yeah, so I wanted to come on here and just let you know the results of my liposuction. So I'm gonna give you a before, which is embarrassing to show, and an after, which is I'm happy to show, even though it's not like I have a flat stomach, but you should be able to tell the difference. You should be able to tell that my midsection is more toned. It's not as flabby as it was. I knew I was losing weight when I used to sit down and like the bottom part of my stomach was not in my lap. I was like, oh yes, yes. They gave it to me then. Boy, I was ready. I was like, oh yes, it's working, it's working, it's working. So yeah, it was the little things that made me happy. Then when I was, and I made it a point to not buy any new clothes. That way I could tell if I was losing weight too. And so once I started losing weight and got to, started feeling myself, I started buying me some new clothes. I got some new hair in. I got everything going on over here. But yeah, I'm happy with my results and I want to share that with you guys. So if that's something you're interested in, check into laser liposuction in your area. And I hope this video was helpful to any of you guys. If you're interested in following Ms. Vee on her journey to financial freedom in all aspects of the word, go ahead and tap that subscribe button at the bottom of this video and tap your notification bell twice so you'll be notified when I upload a video. So this is Ms. Vee. I'm gonna continue to show you love, and I'm gonna always help you save on some of the things you need so you can get some of the things you want. Thank you and have a nice day.